Before we begin, dear viewers, I want to tell you this. Stay with me until the very end of this story, because what happens at the end will shock you and open your eyes in a way you may never have imagined. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe, because tomorrow another powerful Bible story will be waiting for you. Now, let us go back in time, to a day unlike any other. The disciples of Jesus were gathered together in one place. Their hearts were heavy, yet expectant. Their teacher had ascended into heaven, and his last words still burned in their souls. Do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift my Father promised. And so they waited. The room was filled with whispers, prayers, and silence. The doors were shut, the air heavy, but hope lived in their hearts. They did not know what form this gift would take, nor when it would come. But they waited in obedience, trembling and faithful. And then, it happened. Suddenly, a sound roared from heaven. It was not a gentle breeze, nor the quiet voice of the wind. No, this was like the rushing of a mighty storm, a violent wind that shook the very foundations of the house. The walls trembled, the floor quaked, and fear gripped them. Yet, within the terror, there was a holy awe. Then, before their very eyes, something appeared. Flames, tongues of fire, descending, splitting, and resting on each of them. Fire, but not fire that destroyed. Flames that burned yet did not consume. And in that moment, every disciple was filled, completely overwhelmed, by the Spirit of God. Their hearts surged with power. Their tongues loosened, their mouths opened, and they began to speak. But not in the simple language of Galilee. No, each disciple spoke in different tongues, languages they had never studied, voices that were not their own. The sound spread beyond the walls, spilling into the city of Jerusalem. It was the time of Pentecost, and the streets were crowded with Jews from every nation under heaven. From Mesopotamia, Egypt, Rome, Asia, and faraway lands, they had come. And as the disciples poured into the streets, still speaking in strange languages, the crowd froze in astonishment. Voices rose, "How is this possible? Are not all these men Galileans? Yet we hear them speaking in our own languages, the wonders of God." Confusion spread, but so did amazement. Some mocked, saying, "They are filled with new wine." But others trembled in fear, realizing something supernatural had taken place. The city of Jerusalem was shaken, not by swords, not by armies, but by the invisible power of God's Spirit. Then Peter, once timid and afraid, stood up boldly. His voice thundered, his words pierced like a sword, "These men are not drunk, as you suppose. This is what was spoken by the prophet Joel. In the last days, God says, I will pour out my Spirit on all people." And as he spoke, thousands listened, their hearts breaking. Conviction fell upon them like a weight of fire. The people cried out, "What shall we do?"